Hello, you're watching the One Bearded Man channel because you make poor life choices, I suppose. Yes, it's the YouTube channel that I so desperately and incompetently attempt to keep occupied with content. You can see I've got my full setup now. Everything, all my little elements have arrived. So I've got my full mic set up, which is good. Hopefully it's nice. I don't know. I will find out after this recording because this is literally the first time I've used it, set it up, and now I'm recording it. So yeah, no, hopefully that works. In addition, there should be another couple of videos going up today as well that have already been recorded. They just need cutting together. And then that's all good. I've got like a little burst of content for you. Why not? Those two things are going to be another board game review because that's one of my obsessions. I have a slightly addictive personality, so now I'm locked into board games. And another let's play just because it's kind of fun. I don't know why. Like I've done a few let's plays now, not with the intention of being like a let's play channel or attempting to capitalize on whatever that market is, but I don't know, they're kind of fun to do. I like video games. I've always liked video games, and it's something for my own amusement. It's a curious way of me that even though I work in the entertainment industry, and I'm doing this, which is basically entertainment, I guess. I don't know. There's the thing that I don't really do it for. I don't know, for not. I'm not gonna say not for the approval of others. I don't do it for like, yeah, I'm gonna be so super famous or whatever. I want to be one of those YouTube people. Because what I'm trying to say is that I've never really sought out the approval of others. Um, but conversely, I'm very scared of the disapproval. I don't want to be disliked, but I don't need to be liked. The hell am I talking about? That went on for a bit too long, so let's move past that point. What I'm saying is that I'm on here on YouTube doing things mostly for my own amusement, and if I can find some vague amusement for you as well, then that's just a bonus. And the thing about this YouTube channel is that I do enjoy doing it. Weirdly, I do enjoy making these videos and cutting together and putting them up, and I am pretty happy with the content on my own level. I'm not trying to make an amazing, awesome thing, and I'm very aware that I don't do this to its full potential. Like I don't have an intro to these videos, an intro or an outro or any kind of. I don't even have thumbnails. I haven't even made thumbnails for these videos. So there's no kind of coherent organization, like properly organized, properly design of this. I made it like a banner and a picture and stuff on my YouTube channel, but that's about as far as I got. And I was making those things anyway for my website and stuff. So yeah, those things just sort of happened. But yeah, I've never really knuckled down and been like, yeah, let's make sure this YouTube thing has a proper structure, a proper plan, a proper whatever. But I do enjoy doing this, even though I have a lot of anxiety, and it does take me a very long time to get up to record this. It's taken me about 4 hours, I guess, to psych myself up to record this. And I know it doesn't seem like that would be the case with me. I seem like I just sort of sit here and chat bollocks. But yeah, it's taken me a good long while to just to psych myself up to sit down in front of the camera, press record, and just do this. And whilst I'm doing it, I can talk, and I do like that I've done it, and it does make me happy. It makes me very anxious and very unhappy the lead up to doing it. Anyway, what I was saying is that I'm not going to pretend that I'm a bag of psychological problems because I'm not. I would say I have an artistic temperament, which is no real excuse really, but I can switch between self-loathing and self-love quite easily and quite frequently, and I can go to the extremes of both. So it's that oddity of I don't know. I'm not. It's not a. I don't have issues. I don't have issues. It's just there and it's a thing. And I don't really necessarily have a problem with it, except when I hit a real low, and that can happen sometimes because I've been doing something happy. So if I know I know what makes me happy. I know how to be happy. But when I do an activity, or spend a day doing something that makes me happy, it's kind of like a sugar rush and then a sugar crash, because almost immediately afterwards, sometimes I really hit bottom, really hit low, really fall far, and then I'm very sad, and to the point where it almost sometimes makes me not want to do the happy thing again, just because it hit dropped so low afterwards. I think, well, I won't do it again, because then if I'm not happy, then I won't be this sad. This is a bizarre way of thinking, and I'm aware of all these bizarre ways in which my brain works. Being self-aware of all the weird, quirky ways doesn't mean you make you any more powerful at stopping your ways of thinking. Just because even you can know that the way you think is weird, and it's still the way you think. There's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, that's part of it. Something as simple as just going out and hanging out with my mates. Then the next day I can be just really unusually depressed about that happened, or not that happened, just that I don't even know why. Just not that it's not so happening. It is honestly like a rush, like a high that you then come down from. It's very odd when you reach a point where you realise that other people don't think the way that you do. And I found this as a writer or as a creative person. I would have these ideas, and when people start complimenting you for those ideas, it's kind of like, well, why did nobody else think of this? Why does no one else think the way I do? These little things, these seem really obvious to me, and this design and this whatever seems really obvious to me. And people are like, well, that's, no one else thought of it. And realizing that people don't think the way you do is odd, especially on many levels, especially on this level, because I know that I'm probably more depressed than the average person, or suffer from depression slightly more than the average person. I'm not. Like I say, I'm not really bad. There are people who are suffering from the extremes of these things, and I am in no way one of them. And that's, those are very serious issues that I'm not trying to. And see, I'm starting to feel bad for comparing myself to that category of like people with severe depression and issues and things. And I'm feeling bad for just talking about that. Okay, I need to. Right, I don't know. This is going to be a weird video. But yeah, I know that I enjoy doing these videos, and I enjoy maintaining this channel, and I enjoy doing these things even though it is a struggle to do them. You know what's a weird thing that's come up is that whilst these videos or a project I'm working on or one of these video blogs renders, I now work out. So I have to kind of sort of monitor the computer. It's never gone wrong because I have a Mac now. When I used to work on PC, it used to go wrong all the time. But the Mac now renders really easily. So yeah, I lift weights and jump about and stuff, and it's odd. Makes me I'll enjoy doing it, but yeah, it's this odd little thing that I've started doing. I don't have a lot of discipline. No, I don't have a lot of discipline for those sorts of things. I've managed to. I'm very slowly cutting stuff out of my diet and eating better and whatever. I still drink a lot. I still drink far too much tea, and it's probably good for me. I've got a cup here now, in fact, and I've already had like 4 cups today. But yeah, I'm very slowly disciplining myself to some. That sounds weird. To live a healthier, better lifestyle. How is that relevant to what I was saying? Is that relevant to what I was saying? This really is a therapy session now. I really am just unloading at the camera. I've got to record something. I've set myself aside to record something every week, and apparently this is what I'm recording this week. This little splurge at the camera with my new setup because I'm partly testing it. But yeah, no, that was that. What the is going on now? I don't know what's happening. Oh man, this is probably a really terrible idea. This video, I'm gonna put it up anyway. It, why not? I've no idea if the point of this channel is that I want to build some sort of audience, or if I just want to make stuff. I do ultimately, I am a writer and a director, or at least I'd like to be those things as career-wise. So I do want to be successful in entertainment. I don't know if this is a forward step in that direction, or if this is just something that I feel I want to do to keep busy. But there's a degree of just wanting to do something, anything entertainment related, and apparently this counts. Although whether or not this counts, I suppose, is entirely up to the audience. That's you. I don't know what's happening here. I mean, you can show your approval or disapproval. There's lots of things that I do. I just realised I'm wearing an Alcatraz Psycho Ward shirt. That is highly inappropriate and weirdly. Yeah, that's an odd coincidence. That was not planned. I swear, that was not. It says Alcatraz Psycho Ward. Yeah. Seems like I'm taking the piss out of myself at this point. So I'll cover that nipple. So with that nipple covered, I can be, pretend that didn't happen. I mean, there's a lot of random, pointless stuff on YouTube for sure, and I'm sure I'm just adding to the sea, and it doesn't really matter. It's not a big thing, but people can show their like or dislike. I never really understood why someone would dislike something. I think the dislike button on YouTube should be gotten rid of and replaced with a report button. You can report. You probably is. I'm sure there is a method of reporting, but it doesn't need to be a dislike button. Like if something's offensive, then you can have a button to be like, this is shouldn't be allowed. And if you like something, yeah, you should be able to like it. But who cares if you dislike something? You know, I mean, look at you, right? I want to tell you now, your opinion doesn't matter. It's nice to know when you do something right, but if you're just gonna, everything gets disliked. Like all videos there's videos out there that I love that have got tons of dislikes. I'm like, why? What's the point? If you didn't like it, just ignore it. You don't have to, if you don't have to be a fan of everything. Your opinion doesn't matter enough. You can either like something, and it'll cover my nipple. You can either like something and make someone feel good about themselves, or you can dislike something and make someone feel bad about themselves, and that makes you a dick. So yeah, so if you liked this on any level, then like the video. If you really liked it, then subscribe to my channel. If you were somehow offended by my existence, then dislike the video. And if you didn't really give a shit, then don't do anything. And if you were bored, then why are you still watching? You had plenty of opportunity to stop. If you got all the way to the end here, you can't have been that bored. So yeah, no, watch this. Why? I don't know why I'm recording this. Honestly, don't know what the hell. This went off the rails. I don't know if I had a vague plan of what I wanted to talk about, but it kind of went off on a tangent. And that was this week. That's apparently how this week is. There's 2 more like proper videos going up. Oh, hell. Thank you for watching. I am the one bearded man. Not have been. That's very past tense. It's a bit ominous. I am the one bearded man, and you can watch all my other shit in my channel and on my thing, and find me on Twitter, and I'm quite active on Twitter, or I try to be quite active on Twitter, and yeah, all that other nonsense. So thank you for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing to my handful of subscribers that I do have. Much love to you all. I really would love to put out better content for you. So self-deprecating, but yeah, no, thank you very much for all the support, and I get some lovely messages. I do. I'm only a very, 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 very small channel, but I do get some lovely messages from people, and it's very nice to see, especially on Twitter and things. It's very nice to hear that in any way you are interested in or have appreciated the effort it's taken for me to do this, because like 4 hours later. But yeah, thank you for watching and everything else, and I will see you next time. The end.